Hello everybody and welcome to another episode on the NovaCraft server. If you can't tell, this is the wood storage area that we built on the last episode. I wanted to show you how it looks completely finished. I've got all of the wood and everything labeled, all of it separated, and I've moved everything over here. I'm still not done anything up top there. We are waiting to do other stuff with, I think the nether wood is what I'm going to put up there, or any spare wood. But the area outside I have completely finished. As you remember, the processing station, the slabs, everything, but I finished more of the landscape by adding more trees, and the vines have finally grown in. So let's get a look at this thing. Oh yeah, looking good, looking real good. Okay, so now that we've taken a look at that, what I have planned for today is actually something quite special. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a little stuff over at the mine. I'm running really fast. We're going to be doing some stuff over at the mine today, and what I was actually going to do is I've been working over there a little bit on some things where it's like an auto tube that goes up. I'm planning a really cool auto smelter, sort of auto sorter, sort of everything in one, specifically for the mines. So what's going to happen is, you know what? Let me just show you what's going to happen. We'll take you over there right now. Going over to the mines. Okay, so you can already see this giant tube that's coming up and going into the side of this mountain here. I have not done anything over there yet. That is actually what I'm planning on doing today. What we are looking at is this tube that goes all the way down to the bottom, and that is actually at level 12 where the mine is. So what we're going to do, we're going to go all the way down here. Oh, that just looks so cool going up there. I think it looks so cool, like a tube, and it's connected, and like the red, like kind of rusty. Definitely super fan. So what's going to happen is when you're finished mining, you're going to toss your stone. Oh, what is going on? Baby zombie. When you're finished mining, you're going to toss your stones and ores here into the water, and it's going to be sorted in the mining and storage at the surface. Sorted in the mining storage at the surface. So basically this path literally goes up with a water elevator and a tube all the way to the top. And so what we have planned for today is actually to build the auto sorter, or to get it started, the building, because I want to have this like as like a really cool auto sorter. It's going to have an auto smelter feature. So basically what's going to happen is all of the stones and everything are going to get auto sorted through to their designated storage area. So this is where we'll be storing stone and everything of that sort. But then if it's an ore, the ores are where it gets really nice. So if it's a smeltable ore like iron or gold, what's going to happen is it will get routed to a blast furnace, where then it will get smelted automatically and then get put into its designated storage. Now, what would be really we got to take care of this guy. So what would be really cool is that if before you threw your coal into the tube, the tube to go up to the top here, is if you fortune picked it. Because if you fortune picked it and you tossed it into the sorter tube here as a mined form, I could have that automatically go to the smelters to be able to smelt the iron and the gold. But we may or may not do that. I might just have it so that you have to smelt it later and it's stored in an iron, or it's stored in an ore form, the coal, so that later on we can add more as we need it. I think that we're going to start that way. We might go the other way a little bit later. But what we need to do is we need to go to the top. I actually want to show you how this works. So I've got some stuff from some of these guys. You toss it in, goes right up. Gets sucked all the way up. We're going to go all the way to the top here. And there they are, right there. Oh, this is so cool. It works very well. So I'm so excited to be able to do this. So what my plan is now that you know what's going to happen, you can kind of get an idea of where I'm going to be putting all of this. So it's getting pumped into this mountain here, and it's kind of a shallow mountain. It's not a very deep mountain. No, not at all. That's okay. We'll make this long ways. So it's getting pumped into this mountain here, and what we're going to do is we're going to build an auto smelter we're going to build that whole thing in this wall right here. And I think we're going to level this part here and create a piece that goes in there. I think I'm actually going to be bringing the entire level here down a few blocks too, to give it some more elevation so that we can house all of our shenanigans up above the area in which you walk and you grab from the chest and everything like that. So what we're going to do is, since it's on an inside thing, it's not really a thing for a time lapse. The leveling of the mountain can be, but I mean, honestly, it's only cool sometimes. So I'm going to go ahead and level that real quick, and then I'm going to get some work done here, and then we'll come back in a little bit and I will show you what progress we have made. Okay guys, so I've made some progress. I've made a lot of progress actually. It's quite a substantial amount. Wait, what is that? What the heck is this? What the heck is this thing? Oh my god, gotta fight off these skeletons first. There's too many mobs! Okay, we need to figure out what this thing is. I can't. Are you supposed to ride up it? That doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. This is a big... Oh, this is gonna be so... What? Who is this? It's JAKON! What's he doing? What the heck? A water slide? Nope, this is it. This is it. Yep, we're doing it. Goodbye, JAKON. Okay, now that we have that out of the way, we need to talk about what is behind me here. So, as you can see, it still looks the same, but we have an addition of this piece out here. We have the addition of this piece out over here. And that is something that is very key to this whole system. But we also have this down here, and actually you might also notice that this whole thing has been leveled right here. I'm not really liking this. I'm probably going to build it back up a little bit. Not entirely sure, but I'm not really digging the level. I think I would rather have like a cave that you can fly into underneath that comes all the way down here and meets this area, and then have it built back up. I think that would be a lot cooler. So I think that is what we're going to be ending up doing for that. So back to the project at hand. This is our sorter for the for mining. I was actually quite surprised at how many blocks you can actually pull out of the mine. And now this is definitely not including everything. Like, I missed the lapis. The lapis is something that I kind of forgot, but then afterwards I thought, you know, it'd be better if we don't keep it in the sorting system here, because we don't really get that much lapis, and lapis can be taken directly to the enchanted library for enchanting anyways. So we'll just get rid of lapis and take that over there and make sure that lapis is not put into this system. If we do, it's just going to despawn and be wasted, because this the system that I have here is technically a closed system, I want to call it. We're going to go with closed system because it has no external, like, miscellaneous chest. So if you put something in this sorting system that does not go in the sorting system, it's gonna despawn. So, flaw and kind of not a flaw at the same time, because it keeps a lot of the garbage out of additional chests and everything like that, and keeps only what we want in the chest down here. So, to explain a couple things, earlier I showed you this new pipeway that comes all the way up to the top here, taking items from the bottom and pumping them up into the top, and it actually gets pumped into the sorter up top. I will show you that in a second, but I want to explain something first so that when we do go up there, this will make sense. here I have this item on the level of the chests, which makes it really easy to add more items to the chest, assuming that you have things up here that you want to add into the sorting and you don't want to individually store them into the chests that they are designated. So what I've done is I've made it that if you want to, we'll go to this side first. If you want to sort items in your inventory, toss it here. So you can literally toss it in this piece here. I don't have anything that will go, but we'll grab some andesite here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna toss this into the system, and it's gonna get sucked out all the way, and then it's gonna go all the way up. And you can sometimes, there's a shadow, and you can see it go in, and that will get sorted back into the system here. And as you can see, it gets sorted back into the system all the way down here. Really cool piece that I like to kind of throw back into the inventory if you want to throw things back in. Like say you're pulling from it, you don't need that much, you toss it back in. Next, if you have any iron or gold that you want to smelt, you get the ore form, and then you bring that over here as well, and then you can toss that in there as well, and there's an auto smelter up there that will auto smelt the gold and the iron and deliver them to the designated chests of these pieces here. So you can see that we threw ore into the sorting system here, and we're going to wait for it to be smelted. As you can see, it's coming in very slow, at a very, very slow rate. That is actually one of the improvements that I want to make to this whole entire system. I've completed it. That's what we're going through right now as I'm showing you all of this. And I've already come up with some ideas on things that I want to fix and enhance to make this even a better experience and a better sorting system. So now that we've gone over the basics, I want to show you inside the machine. I mean, it's nothing fancy. It's just a typical sorting system, but I want to show you the way that I have, so big. I want to show you the way that I have the smelting system set up. So you've come in here. Right here is so as it comes through the main storage here, it's going to come through and it hits this sorting system first. And this is the first thing that it hits, and it's going to sort out the iron, the coal, and the gold. So we have, gold ore smelting here. It's going to come back in and it gets pumped back in. So if you look at this, this goes this way, turns right, and then drops down over this way, where it starts going through the sorting system on that side with some of the typical stone blocks that we have. The gold and the iron will get popped back up into the water sorting system to go back down that way and get sorted in their designated sorters. So this is pretty much the inside of the beast. One of the upgrades, like I said, I wanted to make is I want to increase the number of smelters here. So right now there's just one for each. There's a gold ore and a iron ore on the other side, and then there is the coal to be able to refill the coal chest back here to supply the furnaces with their coal. So that's actually really cool too. So in addition to being able to throw in your coal and your ore, or your coal and your iron, you can also throw in the coal ore to be able to fill the system again to be able to smelt some more. A little trick that I added that I'm kind of really happy with. I think it's going to work really well. So this is the whole thing. It's a big sorting system. It's huge. It's absolutely massive. The hoppers go all the way down to that bottom level there, and they get into their individual chests, and it seems to be working quite well, and I'm really happy with it. So I'm going to make those improvements. I kind of want to decorate the inside here some way. I'm not quite sure. If one of you guys on the server want to come and decorate this, I would be more than happy to accept. I think a little pizzazzing is in order. But like I said, I am going to build this back up and make it, I really like the idea of it almost being like a volcano. So like with the big giant hole in the middle, we're going to continue the stairway all the way down so that people who don't have a light truck can get down and up. Well, down you just jump, but to get back up you need the stairwell, since we took out the bubble elevator for the people over here, for the players. And like I said, I'm going to build this back up, maybe not as high, it's going to be a little bit, it's going to be pretty low here, not too high. And then there's going to be a tunnel that kind of goes across here that you can access. So what I think we're going to do now is just build up a little bit of this lip over here to kind of make it look like it's kind of like a volcano. And then we're going to dig the hole through the back here through the bottom. Underneath, we're going to go a little bit lower here. Going to dig it down and kind of have that as like a fly-in, where you can fly in to the storage area. I think that's going to look really, really cool. A lot better than what we've got going on now. Kind of give you a look away here so you can see. Real flat, but if I just give it a little bit of texture right here, I think that'll look really, really cool. Maybe build it up a little bit to this way. Not sure if I want to do stone or grass. I think I want to cover the top with grass. I think I like that. I like the idea of it. Maybe like an old dormant volcano. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and jump into time-lapse mode, and we will see you in a minute. Alright guys, so I have finished. Yeah, let's just go take a look. So I'm gonna fly in from afar so you can see the tunnel. So you can kind of see I built it back up here. Tunnel is down here. Nice little entrance. Oh my goodness! Ah! Oh my! That wasn't planned. Oh my god! Was not expecting creepers to be in this tunnel. Definitely gonna have to light this up. I think I want to bring in the jungle theme into the cave. I think that would be really cool. But anyways, this is the cave. Built it back up so that it is no longer just like a flat pancake on top. And then the staircase, as you saw in the time lapse here, it goes all the way down now, so that those of you who do not have elytra, you can get in and out of this mine with ease. So yep, just going all the way down here, kind of showing you what's what. Boom. All the way down. What? That looks crazy. Well, yeah. So, come on down here and mine, you guys. But yeah, so that is the work that we have done today. I still have not done... Oh, geez. Use my last rocket. I still have not improved the auto sorter on the inside to make that more efficient than it was before. I think we'll do that on the next episode. But I think we're getting a little bit into the realm of getting a little too long of the episode now. It seems like it might be a little bit of a lengthy one with that time lapse and kind of going through and showing you all the cool stuff with this new auto sorter in the mining district. But yeah, other than that, I would do a fancy flyaway, but it looks like we're gonna have to do an unepic flyaway where I just kind of fly and use the elytra how it's supposed to be used. So, thank you for joining us today, you guys. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and we will catch you on the next one. Later!